Just those final game butterflies there, a little bit of the yips as Monty chases that one into her own corner with some pressure applying there. Sends it up the boards to Frappier, who tries to send that one for a stretch pass, but it's Duryea who picks it off and takes it the other way for Nipissing. Into the corner now, working her way around, doing it herself, but couldn't find her way to the net as Toronto heading the other way now, and they remain onside there and pushing towards the net as she's going to take it around back and tries for a centering pass, but Frappier unable to get to that one. Now Walsh going to backhand it back behind the net. Nipissing with possession now. That one almost turned over another potentially dangerous play that didn't amount to anything, but now Toronto with another opportunity here.
Looks like Toronto's going right after goalie Chantal Seinfeld to start this game, throwing anything and everything at the net.
Certainly applying the pressure to start here, and that's when we've seen those opportunities come best. As once again, Walsh just fires that one on net from center ice as Nipissing's going to take a second here, regroup, and try and get a breakout happening. Centering pass shipped into the corner there as Hilton makes chase with it. Now it's Howland making chase with it up the neutral zone. Sent the other way for Hilton, who tries to find Howland again, but it's Leberch who has it now. But it's turned over to Blaise Savoie. She's going to just fire it on net. Had the open pass to Howland, opted to shoot it. And that's Chantal Sandquist making the save.
All right, 2 minutes in here. Good start for Toronto. 4 shots on goal early. Lakers yet to put anything. Test Erica Fryer yet, and that's going to be Toronto's kind of go-to there. Right, Erica Fryer's great season for her, but in that clinching game in the semifinal, only 12 saves in the shutout needed. Just goes to prove how complete of a team this Blues team is.
Absolutely, this U of T defense led the way in that one, but it's a shot on net from the captain, Tressler, but it goes wide. And now Nipissing looking for their first real opportunity here to make something happen. Desmarais skating in with it. She's going to look back and opt to fire it down low and almost picked up, but it's Potter with it now. Tries to fire it up the boards, and that one gets blocked, but able to maintain possession before turning it the other way, trying to find Hilton. That's Crawbarger there against the boards, fighting for that one, and almost taken away by Tasiak. Hayhurst at the blue line, who's able to send it back down, and Fryer coming out to play it, unable to do so, but Potter with it now as Nipissing is going to go for a line change of themselves. Potter tried to backhand it there, a bit too soft of a stick, and Nipissing going the other way almost, but Potter quickly turns around and fires it back. A rambunctious crowd here at Varsity Arena thus far. It is loud in here. And that will be whistled icing.
You're right. It's hard to even hear you talk here and see your stuff. It is loud, and I mean, by all means, keep it going. This is exactly the energy we need. Both teams have clinched a spot in the national championship in Montreal coming up, but this one's big. Both teams really, really want this provincial championship.
Absolutely. Like you said, those national spots have already been solidified at this point, but these are competitors here at the end of the day, and they're going to want to win this thing. So that one's shot down low, and a battle ensuing along the boards there. Came out to the point. Monty tries to fire that one on net, but gets stuck in the traffic, and now Dominico with a fantastic opportunity here. She's got no one with her, though. Sends it back. Chomyak, who tries to fire it on net, but Eagles with the block, and that is going to be sent up and out of the University of Toronto territory. McDonald making chase there against the boards. Low into Nipissing territory, coming up and stretch pass. Tried to find Dominico, but unable to do so, and once again, it will be icing.
First good chance there for the Dominico and Chomyak line. Dominico named a first-team All-Star before the game, and both of them, Chomyak and Dominico, with fantastic season, seeing them in the top 10 in OUA scoring.
Absolutely, and a great opportunity up front for McDonald, but unable to get some good wood on it, and puck finds itself behind the back of the net once again as up the sideboards it goes. That's gloved down there by Duryea, and McKenna's able to backhand it deep low and keep it into the zone as we get some new Toronto legs out here. Nipissing with it now, trying to break out, and nice neutral zone pass to Duryea, but she's unable to corral that one in, and it's Welsh with it now. Walsh up the sideboards in the neutral zone. McKenna turning on the Jets. She's got Blaise Savoie with her. She loses that one into the corner as physical battle ensues along the boards and comes out to Hilton, who fires that one about a mile high and over the net. Blaise Savoie trying to regain possession, which she does, and she's going to kick it back out to the point for Potter. Potter Little mistake from her, not too often you see that, but a great opportunity for Howland. And that is kicked away by Sandquist. Now it's a battle along the boards once again here. These two teams using their physicality early on. That one's going to be sent off the glass to Zaharia, but unable to corral it there. And now it's Hilton with it into the neutral zone past to Holland, who is opting to flick that one into the corner and once again get some fresh legs.
Just a couple weird turnovers now at the blue line for Emma Potter, which is uncharacteristic of her. Fantastic skater and defenseman for the Blues.
Absolutely, as LeBerge tries to walk in with that one and couldn't get a good shot off as Trussler with it and tried to clear that one out, but some traffic preventing that one from clearing the zone, but it eventually does. It's a great opportunity here for Grobard. She's got Eagle streaking in with her, but he's unable to maintain possession of it, and some physicality ensuing here. Only 5 minutes into this one, but the crowd absolutely loving it. And like we said, these are two of the best teams in Ontario. It's just been destined from the start, almost to feel. So a little bit of bad blood between these two teams.
Yeah, obviously this rivalry revenge game goes back to last year when Nipissing upset University of Toronto in the semifinal, denying them back-to-back McCaw Cups. So obviously U of T looking for some blood here, while Nipissing really trying to secure that first gold medal.
Absolutely. What was a near-perfect season last year for the Varsity Blues, and they're trying to double down this time and finish the job. As goes back to the point for Hayhurst, who puts that one on net, and it's Tasiuk who ended up blocking that one herself. It does clear the zone now, and Athatasakos who tries to make something happen there, but the puck gets lost and believed up into one of the benches. I don't think anybody knew where that one went, including ourselves.
But yeah, we alluded to last year's game between these two teams, and Nipissing actually went on to finish silver in the McCaw Cup, as well as getting a silver medal, falling short to Concordia in the national championship game last season. They're still looking for their first banner in program history, while Toronto could secure their 19th.
Both these teams certainly no strangers to the spotlight, as Nipissing able to maintain possession coming out of their own zone, but it comes back to the point. And a shot on net there that goes wide. Now McKee with it. Tries to send it up, but it's McKenna who's blocking that one and finds a stick of Frappier for McDonald now, who tries to backhand it, and that's sticked away by Sandquist. Nipissing with it now, going to try and break out of their own zone here, and it's Walsh who gloves that one down just at center ice and sends it right back deep into Nipissing territory, which seems to be the story here so far. Nipissing really unable to get past center ice too much.
There's a good chance there for the McDonald Frappier line. McDonald, 2 goals so far in the playoffs, but scored a big one in that semifinal.
Well, the University of Toronto Varsity Blues here known for their own zone possession here, their ability to circulate the puck, and somebody goes down there. I didn't see who it was there. Who was it that went down there? It looked like Eiley McEwen. And
they're going to blow it down.
Stop a play here, and crowd definitely got rowdy after that one, so we're going to get an idea of what's going on here, and it will be a University of Toronto power play as we get another look, and she got sent into the board hard.
Yeah, maybe lost the footing just a little bit, but it's the stuff after the whistle. Well, it looks like...
Is that M&F's night?
May not be having a penalty at all.
Oh, okay, no penalty.
Maybe
then.
a little confusion on the play. It might have been the rush stuff after they just blew the whistle, trying to get out of it. But it looks like we'll be staying 5-on-5 here.
It's a bizarre sequence of events that's happening pretty early on in this one here, but as you said, Aiden, it looks like we are at even strength still. And face-off is 1-2. Dominico streaks up the side, and Hilton able to prevent that one from flourishing there, but we will get a whistle and is offside, a late call. And the Nipissing bench not too sure about that call.
Well, you notice her early, right when she gets the puck, but there she is, Dominico. 10 goals, led the entire OUA last season, but played a backseat to her sister this year as she missed time through the University International Championships.
Dominico tries to pick that one up in the neutral zone, and streaking in she does, and putting that one on net, but a nice save by Fryer. Almost a good rebound opportunity, but it was sticked away. Now back into the low corner, coming up the side boards, and Dominico tries to pick it up and leave it for the blue line, but puck finding itself a little bit deeper along the sideboards as Toronto trying to get it out. Now it's Howland with it. Passes it up to Blaise Savoie. Blaise Savoie chips it up, and she's going to chase it herself. Physicality once again showing itself in that corner as another battle along the boards, and the puck is out front. And almost a good opportunity, but nothing happening there as Eagles tries to glove it and bounce it off the glass, and that puck finds its way back deep into Nipissing territory. Nipissing now trying to break out here, which they really have been struggling doing so far in this opening frame. And once again, it is another neutral zone turnover here. It's
been the story of it so far. The Blues have held Nipissing to just one shot, and that came just about a minute ago, courtesy of Dom Nico. One shot through about 8 minutes to start this game. Exactly how now named Coach of the Year Vicky Sunahara drew it up.
Well, good battle along the boards there that the linesman eventually had enough of and called that one dead. So we're going to get another face-off here. We are just under 10 minutes in to this opening frame. A lot of action so far, but a little bit of pre-game jitters from both of these teams here as they work out the spotlight here in the provincial championship. There's a battle along the blue line, and it does pop its way out back to Monty, gives it to Eagles, and she looks to take the pass and opts to take it herself in, but that one is whistled offside yet again, and there's a few offsides that we've had that have really been close ones.
Yeah, they're definitely not afraid to blow the whistle on the outside, but they have been letting them play when it comes to that physical contact. And I think you gotta, in a game like this, with stakes like this, and with history like this between these two teams, not just the programs, but the actual players on these rosters, you knew it was gonna be physical, and good on the rest to let him play and let him get into the game physically as well.
Absolutely. Nipissing with it now down in their own end. It's Dominico with the sideboard. And a good cross ice pass to Neff. Neff brings it in. Leaves it for Tasiuk, who tries to put that one on net, but once again, Toronto putting traffic in front, and that puck unable to make its way through, and now it's Kosak with it. And a great opportunity for Frappier. She's got McDonald with her. Looked like she tried to send it across, but Nipissing defender getting a stick on that one, and Sandquist will cover it up.
Yeah, that was a great defensive play there by number 54, Madison Desmarais. Getting a stick on that and just deflecting that 2-on-1 pass, keeping this a scoreless game halfway through the first.
That one is won once again back into the Nipissing corner as they look to try and make something happen, get out of their own zone here. Now it's Chomiak who tried to streak it in there, and double teamed by two Varsity Blues players, and now McEwen going the other way, and she gets stripped of it. And a pass through the neutral zone. It's Emoto who picks it up. Lauren Emoto going in, keeping it for herself here. Gets to the top of the circle. Nice little move. And a centering pass, but nothing able to happen there as McKenna was unable to get a stick on that one. But a nice, flashy little move from Emoto to work that one in.
Well, that was Mallory Dominico coming back there just to break up the play. Looks like they're going to send that one all the way down for an icing, but another great chance for the Blues as their zone entries have just been phenomenal in this game, but Nipissing has just been very good at recovering when they desperately need to.
Now for another Nipissing territory face-off here, and this one is one out to the side. Athanasakos who has it. And not for long, though, is Nipissing trying to get it out of their zone once again. That's Dominico who gets bodied hard up against the boards by Athanasakos and kicks the puck back out to Potter. Hilden across with it now, tries to fire that one on net. Trussler took that one, looked like right in the midsection there as the puck finds its way all the way back down to the Varsity Blues territory.
Yeah, Nipissing looking for a change here, but they're not going to get it. A good try to put that one on goal to Erica Fryer. Would have been their closest thing to a second shot on goal so far in this game. But they're defending as well as they can here, especially going up against this really high-powered, high-fast team in the Blues.
Absolutely. That one went back to the blue line at Hilton, who looks like she tried to more of a slap pass there, but once again hitting traffic and finding its way past the net is now it's Dominico with it now. Flips it across. And Hilton able to keep it in, but a big hit from Deadhood there on McDonald. And the crowd showing their approval or disapproval of that one, depending on what side of the ice you're on here. Puck comes to the neutral zone, and now it's McDonald with it. Odd man rush here, puts that one on net. A great shot and a great save by Sandquist as Body's absolutely crashing the net, but the puck finds its way loose. And now a fantastic opportunity for Nipissing going the other way. Dominico, she's got someone with her, sends it across, and an amazing save by Fryer with the blocker. What a save. What an exciting start to this game. We have had a fantastic battle behind the net here. Nobody able to maintain possession here. As finally, it looks like Duryea who sends it back low.
What a rush there, and what a save by Erica Fryer.
That is a highlight reel save and a big block from McDonald there from that Blue line slap shot as the puck coming down low here, and finally Toronto looking like they're going to be able to regroup after that flurry of opportunities there from Nipissing. And wow, what a sequence of events that was.
Just the second save so far for fourth year Erica Fryer, but when called upon, she has been one of the very best goalies in the entire OUA.
And a great turnover for Thomas there, and she walks in front and tried to find a good spot for herself in the slot there, but opted to bring it back and send it to the blue line. But Toronto eventually able to clear the zone on that one as Nipissing trying to make something happen here. Potter pressing her up against the boards. There's a long battle for the puck here. Potter in on this, and now McDonald getting involved. And as you said, the refs certainly letting them play. You would not guess that this is women's non-contact hockey because they are letting them throw the body around here. Once again, another battle, and that one looking like it was going to be whistled dead there. Absolutely no movement, and wow, what an exciting 3 to 4 minutes of action that was. And Erica Fryer getting some of the love from her teammates as Walsh going up there. They know that was a highlight reel save.
But yeah, no, Erica Fryer completely stands up there in the face of a 2-on-1, and some very talented players coming that way.
I mean, that looked about as NHL glitch goal as it possibly gets, and I was expecting to have to call a goal there, but instead got a better save as Athanasakos lays out the body on Kosek. And this is full contact we're getting here. Another battle along the boards, and there have been plenty of those to start. The physicality.
But you know what? I don't think a single player on the ice is unhappy about that.
No, everybody's loving it. This is, you know what? They're letting them play, and I think they acknowledge that. And Walsh, I thought maybe was thinking she was going to get an icing there, but no call as Amoto sends that one around, and it's Kosek who picks it up for Nipissing. Tasiuk on the doorstep trying to find it. And once again, a flurry of bodies in front of the net as the puck finds its way out. Now it's Walsh who flips it high, but Denhoed who's able to glove it down and keep it in and puts that one on net. And another stick save by Erica Fryer, who, although hasn't had many opportunities to show what she's made of tonight, has certainly made it worthwhile, the 3 shots that she has faced. McKee going with it the other way and tried to send it up, but now it's Eagles with it for Toronto. Fires that one off the boards, and McDonald reaching for that one and shipped up and out of play.
Well, it looks like Nipissing is starting to find their legs here a little bit more. That's probably their longest stretch of zone time to start this game. But again, U of T just keeping them to the perimeter and making it very hard and very difficult for them to get serious shots on goal.
That one is won back to Eagles and tried to figure out where she wanted to go, and that one opposite sends it up to Eiley McEwen, who flips it up and ahead, and it's going to be Zach who picks it up behind the net, avoids what would have been a pretty big hit, and now McKee with it once again, and Monty going to try and pick that up for Toronto. She's got pressure on her, though, as she swings it around the back of the net and up the side boards to McEwen. McEwen flipping it up, trying to find Howland there, who was held against the boards, but now a good opportunity for Eagles. She puts that on net, but hits a body on its way through and bounces into the corner. Now Toronto trying to make something happen here, trying to bring it in front and center the puck. But once again, another battle along the boards behind the net as Nipissing's able to break it free here, and up they go as that's Chomiak. Chomiak unable to keep possession as Hilton opts to fire that one on, and Sandquist able to track that one, but looked like she had a little bit of difficulty with it, probably more than you'd want on a routine shot like that.
But hey, this University of Toronto has stuck to their game plan, and that's just get the puck onto the net there. You saw it with Caroline Eagles on that break. She could have maybe slowed it down and looked for her teammates on the run, but she just wants to get the puck to the net and make Nipissing make the save.
Now Nipissing with it in their own end, trying to break out, but McKee was unable to. And now a great opportunity here. That one's on net, and it was McKnight and McDonald there, but a good save from Sandquist.
Looks like first year Caitlin McKnight didn't get as much as she wanted to on that. But again, just a really good rush, and you can really see that speed of this Blues offense continue to shine. McKnight named to the All-Star team in just her first year in the OUA.
And the ref dropping that one, but you can tell by the way she had her whistle in her mouth on that one, she was ready to call that one just before the puck got dropped there. As Duryea was a little bit excited about that draw, and it's one back into the side boards. Another battle along the boards here. Goes up to the point for Emma Potter. Sends it back down for Frappier. Frappier with it up to Hilton, who fires that one on net. And a couple of deflections, and the puck went about a mile high before Nipissing taking it the other way. It's Duryea with it streaking in. Emma Potter loses her stick, and Duryea walks right in and sends that one just wide. It looked like she had Fryer beat, but sent it wide. And stretch pass there for McDonald, a little bit behind her, which had to hold her up, but she walks in nonetheless. Perfect spot, and tried to do a little bit of fancy work there and unable to keep the puck. As Nipissing with it along their own sideboards, they're going to try and get it out, and Crawbarger saying no thank you and sending that one back deep into Nipissing territory. As around the back of the net they go, and a breakout pass there, but Taylor Tressler got her stick on that one, and it finds the stick of Walsh for the Varsity Blues, who swings it around the back of her own net and keeping it for herself. And nice pass back up to number 5 Crawbarger, who tries to find Athanasakos, but that one gets stick down, and now it's Dominico with it and stick down by Desmarais.
It's a great hold up there by the captain Taylor Tressler along the boards. As Walsh did not have the stick, only one defenseman behind her, and she was able to pin it against the boards.
Absolutely a fantastic play, and now Toronto going the other way as Crawbarger's going to dump that one in. She's going to go for the change, but Athanasakos is going to make chase, and Nipissing coming up the sideboards here with it, and Monty's just able to keep it in. Is she? And little fight sent it across to Tressler, and we're getting a penalty here. And this will officially be our first penalty of the game, and it is going to be against, that's number 2, Eiley McEwen, in this crowd, letting the refs hear their disapproval for that one.
Yeah, I think they're going to call that one a trip. A little tough after some of the things they've let go so far, but it doesn't fall into the same category, I guess, as body contact, right?
Yeah.
There's no letting him play. You can't just trip someone. So Nipissing with a great chance here to take an early lead.
I was going to say a trip is a trip. Body contact, you can be a little bit more subjective with it, but regardless, refs calling a great game so far as McKee sends that one down low. Nipissing trying to establish some good possession here. A great shot opportunity for Chomiak, who fires that one just high and wide. Dominico able to maintain possession with it here. Tries to put that one on net herself, and a great block by McDonald, putting the body on the line, and the crowd loving that one. And another fight for possession here is Toronto trying to take it away here and ice this thing down. But McKee still able to maintain possession. And putting the puck in front there, I didn't see who that was, but Fryer able to swat that one away. And then McKnight able to send it all the way down as they're going to get some new legs out there. Both teams swapping. They're getting their second units out on the ice here.
What a fantastic block that was by Nikki McDonald. Championship game. Leave it all out there. Why not?
Absolutely. As we said, both teams already solidified their spots in the national championships, but bragging rights for the McCaw Cup is not something that is taken too lightly in the OUA here. Nipissing with it now, and back to the point for Hayhurst, and didn't look like she expected that pass, so opts just kind of send it back down deep. Now across to Dominico, and in front to Thomas, who tries to put that one in front, but didn't get a good shot off there, and was sent wide. But Athanasakos now, and an opportunity. She's going to keep it, waste some time, and make a move. She gets stung along the boards there, and it looks like she's hurtling over the puck. I'm not sure whether she's hurt.
They're going to blow that one dead.
Maybe.
But I don't think they're going to call that a penalty.
Interesting development on how that one played out, and it looked like I thought she got hurt for a second there, the way she was kind of laying down and hovering over the puck.
I think she made the smart play because she takes the hit and they don't call it, but now she's on the ground and over the puck. So they're not. You know what?
She just stayed there.
If I'm her, like, I'm just going to stay there, drain as much time up this PK as possible. And why not? They're not going to call the penalty. Why should I be in a rush to get up?
Well, draining time is exactly what they've done since they only got 20 seconds left to go here, and this puck is deep in Nipissing territory. Nipissing going to regroup. They maybe have one more opportunity they can get a good shot off here. Chomiak walks in with it, and instead of the shot, opts to fire it down low, and it's McKee at the other end who picks it up. And now a good pass across, centering pass there, and had a wide open player, but nothing going there. But McEwen going the other way. She's got McKenna with her. There's to fire that one on net, and it is blocked and kicked away. Now Nipissing going out with their own end here. It's bounced off the glass and sent all the way deep into Toronto territory for an icing.
What a massive block that was from number 76, Den Hode. 2-on-1 there. Eiley McEwen, I don't think she was really ready for the puck coming out of the box, but secured it well. Comes down to 2-on-1, but Den Hode just takes away that shooting lane and takes away a prime scoring opportunity from this Blues team.
Now a Nipissing end face-off draw here. And the tie-up is done, and McKee Slides in and swoops up the puck there, but now a great opportunity going the other way as McEwen caught them on the change. She's going to fire it on net. Almost a great rebound opportunity for Greco, who was on the doorstep and had a yawning cage, but couldn't find the wood to put on the puck. That one goes out to the blue line. Monty at the top of the circle, and a great deflection. And Sandquist is going to cover that up, and we are going to get some more extracurriculars. Surely we're going to get a penalty there. Not sure who it's going to be, but I don't think we are.
Well, if you're Eileen McEwen, how do you respond after taking the first penalty of the game? 2 great scoring chances, and I cannot believe that puck did not go in. Perfectly placed on the low pad, and the Blues will be getting their first power play of the game. Power play that operated over 20% in the playoffs, and this first unit has been dynamic in the playoffs so far. Athanasakos, Hilton, Potter, Graubarger, and of course the captain, Taylor Trussler.
Absolutely a fantastic unit they've been all season, especially in the playoffs, like you mentioned. It'll be interesting to see a player like Emma Potter, who seems to really take the lead in terms of the power play here and kind of control the way things go, as she's got it creating space for herself. Hilton at the top and right, put that one on net and swatted away, but it's back to Hilton at the blue line, who sends it across to Potter, who had a little trouble handling that pass, but able to maintain possession. Sends it back to Hilton right at the top. Another slap shot, but once again blocked. And it's Hilton with it again, maybe 3rd time's the charm. She's sinking here as she sends it across to Potter. Potter walks in and keeps it for herself on that one, pardon me, and fires that one on net, and Sandquist able to catch that one in the chest and cover it up.
Some good puck movement there around the top, but unable to really get anything going through in the slot. Nipissing playing a very tight box on this penalty kill, allowing them to move the puck around the perimeter as much as they like, but really restricting anything coming through the middle of the ice.
And just under 40 seconds to go here in the opening frame, 1:27 remaining on that penalty here. As University of Toronto Varsity Blues, we look to get maybe a couple more quick opportunities off here before the end of the period, knowing that they start the second frame with that extra attackers. Potter swoops it up at her own end here and regroups, looking for the open pass. Opting to keep it to herself as she turns on the jets and walks all the way in. Now she's got it low for herself and swings it around. As the puck finds its way to the captain, Trussler, who puts that one on net, but looked like it was high, and looks like it hit Graubarger maybe up high there, as that one is up and out of play.
Well, I think we can say that the best save of the period belongs to Erica Fryer, but 21 saves in the first period for Sandquist is just insane. What a start for her. Unbelievable stuff.
Final seconds of the first period. Maybe get one more opportunity off as Walsh puts that one on net, and the opportunity is there, and McDonald almost trying to backhand the rebound, but nothing going there. As that concludes the first period of play here at Varsity Arena. The score still 0-0, and what a whale of a game we have on our hands here. Absolutely exciting. The shots are 22-7 for Toronto. Still scoreless though. And we will be right back after this intermission. You're watching OUA Hockey, the McCaw Cup Finals on OUA.tv.
As an object of extreme performance, a hockey stick is rather modest. But don't let its simplicity fool you. Today's hockey stick is a piece of art. And guess what? CCM makes them best. What do you want in a stick?
Everything.
Well, we've got that and more. CCM sticks are made to be multifunctional puck management machines, giving you what you need when you need it. They'll give you the superpower to mutate, going from playmaker to playbreaker at your command. Our sticks boom like a cannon, quick release like a crossbow, and handle like a sports car. But shooting firepower is only one element of awesomeness in a CCM stick. Take stick handling. Your hands can dangle like a magician with crazy glue puck control. How about passing with laser beam accuracy? Go ahead and pick a single strip of tape as your bullseye. Scrums on the board, bring them on. That's when our twigs turn into lumber, making puck battles a constant mismatch. And your favorite, On face-offs, CCM stick blades snatch pucks like a magnet. A CCM stick is more than a piece of hockey equipment. It's an extension of your body. It doesn't just feel good in your hands, it becomes one with you. It's one of the most unique relationships in sports. And this is why when it comes to sticks, we are the champions.
This is what girls do. 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 This is what girls do.
As an object of extreme performance, a hockey stick is rather modest. But don't let its simplicity fool you. Today's hockey stick is a piece of art. And guess what? CCM makes them best. What do you want in a stick?
Everything.
Well, we've got that and more. CCM sticks are made to be multifunctional puck management machines, giving you what you need when you need it. They'll give you the superpower to mutate, going from playmaker to playbreaker at your command. Our sticks boom like a cannon, quick release like a crossbow, and handle like a sports car. But shooting firepower is only one element of awesomeness in a CCM stick. Take stick handling. Your hands can dangle like a magician with crazy glue puck control. How about passing with laser beam accuracy? Go ahead and pick a single strip of tape as your bullseye. Scrums on the board, bring 'em on. That's when our twigs turn into lumber, making puck battles a constant mismatch. And your favorite. On face-offs, CCM stick blades snatch pucks like a magnet. A CCM stick is more than a piece of hockey equipment. It's an extension of your body. It doesn't just feel good in your hands, it becomes one with you. It's one of the most unique relationships in sports. And this is why when it comes to sticks, we are the champions.
This is what girls do. 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 This is what girls do.
As an object of extreme performance, a hockey stick is rather modest. But don't let its simplicity fool you. Today's hockey stick is a piece of art. And guess what? CCM makes them best. What do you want in a stick?
Everything.
Well, we've got that and more. CCM sticks are made to be multifunctional puck management machines, giving you what you need when you need it. They'll give you the superpower to mutate, going from playmaker to playbreaker at your command. Our sticks boom like a cannon, quick release like a crossbow, and handle like a sports car. But shooting firepower is only one element of awesomeness in a CCM stick. Take stick handling. Your hands can dangle like a magician with crazy glue puck control. How about passing with laser beam accuracy? Go ahead and pick a single strip of tape as your bullseye. Scrums on the board, bring them on. That's when our twigs turn into lumber, making puck battles a constant mismatch. In your favor. On face-offs, CCM stick blades snatch pucks like a magnet. A CCM stick is more than a piece of hockey equipment. It's an extension of your body. It doesn't just feel good in your hands, it becomes one with you. It's one of the most unique relationships in sports. And this is why when it comes to sticks, we are the champions.
This is what girls do. 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 This is what
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Varsity Arena here in Yorkville, Toronto, as we are just about a minute away from getting the second period underway here between the Varsity Blues and the Nipissing Lakers here at the McCaw Cup Finals. What a first period of action we had. There was a lot going on. Toronto up in the shot category 20-7, although I don't think that tells the full tale of the story, pardon me. Nipissing at the end really turning on the Jets. Aiden, what was your biggest takeaway from that first period?
Well, both of these goalies definitely showed up to play. I mean, Erica Fryer made one heck of a save off of Madison Desmarais. And then on the other side of it, Chantal Sankvist, 20 saves in the first period is just, it's a ridiculous stat line. And she's going to have to stay playing that way with how fast this Blues team and how adamant they are on the forecheck and on the cycle. You really can't stop them from putting the puck on goal because that is their whole philosophy, is to put everything on goal and make the goalie goalie you. It's going to be really interesting here, though. They got 50 seconds of power play time, looking to take that lead.
And this crowd at Varsity Arena tonight, we've talked about them all evening so far. They are absolutely rowdy, and they're letting the players hear it as we get the second period underway. Just 40 minutes remaining in this OUA season. 40 minutes left of gameplay, and there will be a new champion of Ontario. And the puck is dropped underway. Athanasakos wins that one back to Potter, who's immediately got some pressure from Chomyak.
And look at Potter fly here. This is her game. She's one heck of a skater.
Absolutely. What she lacks for in height, she certainly makes up for in that speed as she puts that one on net. And Sandquist with an easy stick save there as puck finds its way out to the blue line for Hilton, who was unable to corral that one. It fluttered above its stick, and they have to clear as Potter with it once again at the blue line, who's just going to flick that one deep into Nipissing territory. As once again trying to make something happen. Back to the blue line for Potter, is starting with, they got about another 15 seconds left of this power play as that one is on net, and Sandquist with the easy glove save.
Yeah, well, I said it off the thing, is just you watch Potter fly in. That's probably the third or fourth time in this game she's just gained really easy entrance to the zone for U of T, and that's what she does so well on this power play, and they need her to do that. But again, this Nipissing Lakers team is just doing really well to keep them to the perimeter and make the shots that they take not really those high danger ones you want.
Absolutely. Another 10 seconds remaining on this power play here. Maybe a chance to get another couple shots off as Monty puts that one on and just creeped its way from a danger zone there for Nipissing as Eagles with it. Lost sight of Monty there, but Monty's able to pick it up and she fires that one directly. Looked like she tried to put it on net. McDonald's able to scoop it up in the low corner, but she overskates it, and now it's Desmarais going the other way. Starting the breakout for Nipissing here. Monty able to stop that one at center ice and fires it right back into Nipissing territory for McDonald, who tries to feed a nifty little backhand pass to the front of the net, but once again the puck finds its way out of Nipissing territory before Walsh fires it right back into the corner. Nipissing looking to break out now as Duryea is able to pick that up at her own blue line. Sends it up to Stitt. Stitt's got Desmarais, tries to center it, and nothing going there, but the second attempt at the centering pass ends up working as a shot with Fryer kicking that one away, and another centering pass, but nobody there to pick it up. Now McEwen with it, turns around her own zone. Nice feed pass to McKenna. So that gets turned the other way for Stitt. Stitt loses it, but has backup coming in as that one's taken down low, and a fantastic centering pass, and oh my goodness, what an opportunity for Domenico that was. Sent it above the net, but had an open cage.
I think Erica Fryer may have gotten a piece of that.
Well, was a good opportunity there for McKenna, but she gets turned the other way, and now McEwen with it. She got McDonald with her, puts it on net, and goes for her own rebound. Sandquist able to pop that one off of her chest and unable to corral the rebound, but puck finds its way back out to Greco, who tries to send it back in, but that clears, and now it's Domenico with a great opportunity. She's got just Potter and a nice move as she gets around Potter. Not too often you see Potter get taken for a fool like that one, but Nipissing able to maintain possession. The puck goes down once again. U of T going the other way. Hilton looking for that outlet pass and couldn't find Greco as that one is going to find its way all the way down into Nipissing territory for an icing.
What a move put on Emma Potter by Domenico there. Couldn't get a clean enough shot away, but that's what has made her so dangerous in the OUA and has made her line such a key cog for this Nipissing team.
And an offensive zone win for Nipissing. So that one came back to Neff, who fired it down low and looked like she got tripped up there as there's a little bit of a fight possession right on the doorstep, and puck eventually finds its way back out and down low once again. McKee gets thrown on her behind as Potter backhands that one up and out of the zone. And once again, another icing as we're going to run this one back right here in the University of Toronto territory.
It's a good couple of minutes there for the Lakers as they just started to. They've only had a few times where they've been able to have sustained zone time, but when they've had that time, they've looked dangerous. And when they haven't had that time, they've been really effective on the counterattack too. So despite the big difference in shots right now, 23-9 for the Blues, this game has been very, very close in terms of real chances.
I'm not sure if maybe it's just a bit of both teams getting settled in, finding their groove here, but definitely seems a little bit less explosive than that first period. And as I say that, we're seeing some speedy turnovers here in the neutral zone, and that puck's finding its way all the way down into University of Toronto territory for an icing.
Well, now UT's got themselves in a good position. The Dominico line has been out there for close to a minute, and they've just put on that number one unit of Trussler, Athanasakos, and Graubarger. But it looks like Maria Dominico is got an equipment issue, so she's going to head to the bench for something. Looks like something to do with her neck guard.
Yeah, it's not exactly a player you want off the ice, so obviously we're giving them a second here and hoping that can get sorted real quick.
It doesn't seem to be an injury-related issue. I think it's an equipment thing, so I'm sure she will be right back on the ice, and they'll need her to be. She is such a key contributor to this team.
An offensive zone win for Trussler, who sends that one back to Eagles. She puts on the break, spins at the sideboard there, and gets a little bit bodied and ends up losing possession of the puck, but Toronto able to maintain possession. Monty out in front, trying to find Trussler. Put that one on net, but couldn't get a good shot off, and now it's Nipissing going the other way, and a big hit by Athanasakos, and no call on that one, and Toronto going the other way, and Graubarger tried to find Trussler.
I
That
like
one
that
got sent away.
I like that no call there. Athanasakos really just stood her ground. She didn't lean into that check.
Great opportunity from Walsh there. Now out to Trussler, who tries to put that one on net, and once again traffic preventing that one from getting all the way through, but puck finds its way back to Trussler, who backhands it down low for Graubarger. Graubarger up to Walsh. Walsh across two Eagles, and Eagles going to fire that one right on net, and a nice glove save from Sandquist, who was tracking that one all the way.
Athanasakos goes to the bench a little early on the shift, probably feeling the effects from that collision, but getting lots of praise and taps from the coaching staff and the team for that big hit she just put down. Athanasakos, one of the offensive leaders for UT, but not afraid to get into the dirty part of the game as well.
Nipissing able to come out on top with possession of that one. In their own zone they go as they try and break out here. It's Dominico looking for that one, but unable to corral it in, but Zach able to grab it and send it down low. Now U of T in their own zone. Amoto with it, backhands it up the sideboard and comes back out to the point. Now it's Frappier who's able to grab that one and try going the other way, but stick down by Hayhurst. McKnight, a great opportunity. Frappier on the doorstep. A great opportunity, a great play to corral that one in. Couldn't get good wood on it, and Sandquist extinguishes that opportunity quick.
I think that's 4 or 5 times now the Blues have found themselves in that position with doing those little spinorama or weak kind of shots on, but they just haven't been able to get enough on the puck to even threaten Sandquist. 25 saves now for the goaltender.
Sandquist certainly having her work cut out for her tonight. She is probably exhausted already. We're only 5 minutes into the second period here. So that one finds its way up the sideboard. Now it's Neff with it down low. Sends it across, but McEwen was there. A little bit of the forecheck and causing some havoc there as the puck finds its way out to Amoto, and nice little jumping grab there by Sandquist to whistle that one down.
I think at some point, the Blues need to get a bounce here and need to get a very key opportunity from all these shots they're putting on goal. But at the same time, they really need to work on moving Sandquist side to side because everything's just coming from the perimeter right now.
And a great shot from the point. And it looked like it may have had a couple deflections, but Sandquist was able to kick that one out. And now going the other way for an icing. And that was Hilton who just put that one on net. It wasn't anything special, kept it low, and somehow made its way through the traffic. And Sandquist was able to kick it out wide.
Looks like we may have a broken stick on the ice there as we get ready for this draw.
Hopefully it's not too broken. Sticks are expensive nowadays.
Way too expensive.
Greco down in the corner with that one. Now it's Holland Howland, pardon me, who comes out and picks it up. Puts the brakes on and puts it out front. Nothing able to happen there. It was Blaise Savoie looking on the doorstep for that one. Greco with it once again, and Blaise Savoie comes and picks it up from her in a huge collision in front of the net. And that's Howland who's down, and she is definitely shaken up. At first I thought she was going back for a little bit of
Yeah, I think she was going to give a cross
I think
check.
she was looking to give Zaharia a little bit of something there, but she seems to be in a little bit of physical distress herself, and I think decided to just go back to the bench.
Yeah, I think
and she's
gonna
heading
go
right into the locker room.
right to the room there. Hopefully she's all right. Skated off completely under her own power.
She's been crucial in that Greco and Blaise Savoie line, so hopefully she's not out for too long. Comebacks, as you can see, her line mate Blaise Savoie kind of peeking in and checking to see where she went.
Well, it's going to be that first line again for the Blues with that first defensive pairing. And, it's really going to the power play here. I might have actually missed that. That was going to get called on the interference.
So the Varsity Blues with their another power play in the game here. And Potter with a great shot.
I think she hit the crossbar there.
And once again, going to try it again, walking in. Middle of the circle, once again walks it in and tries to go short side, and the puck comes out and nobody able to definitively gain that rebound. And Potter once again seems to be the only person who's touching this puck so far, but Hilton with that one throws it out, and Sandquist sliding way out of her crease to make the play on that one, but whistling it down.
I'm hoping we can see that. I think it may have hit the crossbar. Potter with two great chances from the short side. But again, Sandquist just really good positioning, and they haven't moved her around enough to really open up the net and give themselves a better chance to score.
Out to the point now, and Hilton across for Potter. Potter walks in once again, and you can tell she wants that one bad. She wants to walk into the circle there and rip that one short side. She's trying, and they're letting her do it every single time. That one finally not making its way through, and that puck was eerily close to a delay of game, but it does make its way all the way down into Varsity Blues territory.
And here comes out the second unit for the Blues here, headlined by Frappier and McKnight.
Frappier's had her fair share of opportunities tonight so far, as Potter sends it out to McDonald wide, and a beautiful collection on that pass. And Frappier tried to go down low and get that one, but nothing happening there, and she ends up colliding with her as that puck swings itself all the way back down into the Blues territory. Toronto looking to make something happen here. Sends it up. Frappier unable to ream that one in. And Nipissing looking much more fundamentally sound in this this penalty kill than we've seen them so far tonight. Not letting Toronto do much past the neutral zone. Once again, it's Hayhurst who picks it up, and Kosek tried to fire that one down low, but hit a body and came back down in Nipissing territory, and gives another opportunity for Toronto here, who's going to try and establish a foothold in the offensive zone, but Nipissing able to get it out once again and fired all the way back down again, and that will just about do it for this University of Toronto
20
power
saves
play.
20 saves for Sandquist in the first, and I thought that pace was crazy, but she's now beaten that pace with 10 saves in just the first 8 minutes of the second period.
Sandquist is absolutely getting peppered tonight. She's going to get another one on shot here on goal, probably is. Eagles walking in here, and she got bodied there by LeBurge. Now Nipissing going the other way. Up to Dominico, and looked like she felt like she had more pressure than she actually did, and opted to fire it off the boards there. And didn't make much from that one as McDonald turns around and fires it in, but the puck hits the linesman there. McDonald once again fires that one on net, and Sandquist, it looked like she tried to glove that one down, may have caught it in her pads. Nonetheless, that is a dead play, and once again, we're getting a little bit of extracurriculars in front of the net here. McEwen still yipping at, looks like Thomas. Her and Thomas were going at it there, and finally she turns around and heads towards her bench. That one is one out to the point for Hilton, who puts it right on net, and Sandquist once again saw that one coming all the way. Easy glove save standing, and we're going to run this back.
32 shots here for the Blues, but I would say at least 20 maybe have been from the point or from outside the circles. Sandquist 32, great stat line, but I still think the best save of that game belongs to Erica Fryer in that first period.
I would take a lot to top that one for sure. Is Blaise Savoie with it here. You'll notice on this line, the Blaise Savoie line here, there is no Athanasakos, hoping she'll come back to the bench soon as Blaise Savoie tries to fire it the other way. And now it's Zach with it. Up along the boards to Thomas, who turns around and backhands it with Dominico making chase. Into the Toronto corner we go. Toronto able to pick up possession. It was Potter with it. Now Blaise Savoie. And they're going to try to take things the other way. Blaise Savoie holds up at center ice, fires it in, and Toronto gets a whole fresh set of legs out on the ice. Dominico with it going across. She's got Tasiak with her. Looks to center it, but ends up putting it on net, and Erica Fryer with an easy save on that one.
That might be for her first save in about 4 or 5 minutes here.
Now that you mention it, I haven't seen any action going on in the Toronto zone here. This has been a lot of Toronto and neutral zone time, and we said Nipissing was able to find their foothold a little bit earlier on here and see if they can keep that momentum going. Into the low corner of Toronto it remains, and Toronto going up the other way, and now it's Crawbarger with it, a great opportunity. She's got LeBerge with her. Tries to send it across the Eagles, and she gets tangled up there and into the boards. Hard she goes. No calls, though. As we said, the refs putting their whistles in their pockets for most of this one here. Is now Desmarais going the other way. She's got Dominico with her and Hayhurst. And Hayhurst gets taken out and slides her way into Erica Fryer.
Hey, Blues fans were chanting something at the refs there, and I think they stopped pretty quickly after that one didn't get called the other way. Say what you will about what they haven't called, but it's been pretty consistent on both sides.
Absolutely. It's been going both ways, certainly, as Desmarais walks in with this one. Tries to center it there, but nobody for the pass. And very nice play to keep it in there. Puts that one on net, and Erica Fryer this time, it's her turn to glove that one down on an easy shot.
Good response here by the Lakers after that power play to just get back to their game, because they are a very talented team that can skate with the Blues. One of the only teams fast enough to keep up with the Varsity Blues. And you've seen it here in the past couple minutes.
Puck remains down low in Toronto territory in a centering pass, but couldn't find any Nipissing sticks as Kozak with it. Tries to fire that one on net as well and does successfully, but Fryer able once again to track it all the way in. I feel like we're seeing a lot more methodical hockey in this period. I mean, I don't know, you tell me your thoughts on that, but the first period seemed explosive, jittery, and a lot of fast-moving plays and things, and it seems to have died down a little bit this one and taking more of a strategic approach.
I think both teams made a few mistakes to give up some big opportunity, odd man rushes, and I think both teams here have elected the safer approach.
And a dangerous opportunity, but nothing going there, and now it's McKenna going the other way, and she puts on the brakes just inside the blue line. Nice little spinorama move, and unfortunately unable to maintain possession for her, and now it's Dominico going the other way with it, turning on the Jets, and boy, could she move. Bounces that one off the boards and tries to take it down low, and that looks like Potter, if I'm not mistaken, who is there with it, and Potter gets sent into the boards hard, and the crowd not liking that one, and they're getting a penalty as Fryer going the other way, and that is Potter. She's slow to her feet. Seems like she's going to be okay, but
2 or 3 Blues here slow to
up
their feet. Potter's going to take a slow skate to the bench. McDonald's going to take a slow skate to the bench. And McKenna. Oh, get 3 of them there. And here's the replay. You'll see it. I think we might have missed it there. But unfortunately, Potter takes, after a great skate by Dominico, that would be Mallory Dominico. She just goes a little too aggressive on Emma Potter, and she's going to give the Blues a key chance to take the lead.
Now the puck goes out to Walsh across the Eagles with it at the blue line. Back to Walsh, and she's going to put that one on net. And once again, another fan shot that we've seen a couple of times tonight where just players aren't getting good wood on the puck. As McDonald with it now behind her own net, puts on the brakes, leaves it for Walsh, who starts the breakout here, passes it up to Eagles. Eagles turns on the Jets, skates her way into the circle there, and nice little move, tries to go across, but couldn't maintain possession of it. Nobody there on the doorstep as Walsh across to Frappier. Back to Walsh, and got a couple options here, but opts to put it on net, and may have hit a couple bodies on the way through and didn't make it all the way to Sandquist. And Eagles with it once again at the blue line. Cross for Walsh, right in the center of the blue line once again, to fire that one on net, and this one does make it through, but Sandquist able to kick that one out wide. Eagles once again to Walsh out front. She's going to try it one more time, and this one doesn't make it through, and Walsh with it again at the blue line, and seems to be the play here. Walsh versus the Nipissing Lakers. And that one hit Frappier in the wrist, and it looked like it may have almost deflected in, but ended up kicking itself out into the corner. And Frappier shaking her wrist after that one, but didn't have much time to deal with the stinger from that. That
was some great work for the second unit for the Blues there, and what a power play it was for Walsh, who just dominated at the top there, Madeline Walsh, the third year. And it looks like that first unit's going to come back without Emma Potter here.
She's obviously having a little bit of a breather, and as you say that, Emma Potter steps out onto the ice. She's a center ice here. She loves commanding this power play unit. We've seen it all season long. That's exactly what she does best, is she streaks, keeps it with herself, and takes it all the way in, goes out wide. She loves that spot. And rather than putting it on net, opts to send it all the way around up to Trussler at the blue line. Trussler with it, feeds it back to Potter, who's wide open at the circle. Tried to put that one short side, and Sandquist somewhere's got that one pinched up. I gotta say, they leave Potter open a whole lot for as dangerous of a player as she is.
I think they've accepted that they trust their goaltending on that short side saw, and I think while it's open, the Blues may need to move and try something else because it hasn't worked yet. Potter got very close, hit the crossbar on one attempt, but since then, Sandquist has really just shut down that opportunity.
She certainly loves that spot, but it definitely is a low percentage area as Potter with it. Back across to Hilton. Hilton tries to put that one on net and made it through a couple sets of bodies, but not all the way through, as Dominico back out on the ice, and could have been a dangerous play. And another huge hit by Athanasakos, and unfortunately this one's going to get called, and she does a shove, and Dominico, a great opportunity from Nipissing as that one is put on net. And wow, we're getting heated here. And yeah, Athanasakos wanted the smoke all the way through on that one.
Yeah, not happy about the call, but that's the second time she's taken a full shot right around the blue line, open ice. You can make the argument she just stayed in her lane the first time. You do it twice, they're going to call you on it.
You got to get the
call. This is a massive opportunity for the Lakers. They've not had a power play since the start of the game when they got that first with the tripping call, which was immediately responded by 3 or 4 straight now for the Blues.
Well, it was a pretty big collision, and at first I thought Athanasakos was going up to check on her and make sure she was okay, but she ended up just going and giving her an extra little shove. It's Denho with it at the blue line here, and sends it across, and back to Denho. Top of the circle, walks in, and a great save by Fryer, and this one's going to get chippy.
Yeah,
this one is going to get chippy.
Do you think they like each other, Steph?
Maybe. My guess would be they're not going to be on each other's Christmas card list this year.
No, maybe not.
I mean, you love it, though. I mean, you can tell they're passionate about it. They want this win. They know what is on the line here. And like we've said a couple times, we've reiterated, sure, they already both have spots in the national championships, but these are teams that have been going head-to-head all season. And Toronto, a team that doesn't lose much, has lost twice to this Nipissing team, so it goes both ways.
And Nipissing last year obviously lost in the finals of the McCaw Cup, as well as the finals of the national championship. They have yet to win a banner in program history, but have gotten so close in recent years. You know what it would mean to that school to bring home some I was going to say silverware, but they want that gold medal.
Now Nipissing going the other way with it. Down low, it's picked up by McKee. McKee looks like she tried to send it up along the boards, but a battle now ensues along the boards, and there's quite a few bodies in there. I think 4 or 5 at this point, as Eagle's in on there, Monty's in there, and finally finds its way back out to Denho at the point, who's got nobody, and Duryea in front all alone, and she scores! As the Nipissing Lakers finally put a tally on the board. It is 1-0 here.
And celebrating on top of Erica Fryer and in the University of Toronto net is not going to make the Blues very happy.
I'm not sure who that was. I'm thinking it's Duryea. Duryea or Dominico. Not sure who's going to get credit for that one. Obviously, it was a massive kerfuffle in front of the net.
After the scrum there, Denho just puts the puck on the net, and instead of pushing it out to the side, Fryer kind of battles it and punches it off right in front of the net to Duryea, who just puts it in.
Yeah, she was all alone, wide out front in that rebound, and you can see, just look at what that goal means to this Nipissing team. They're absolutely fired up. And just like that, with 5 minutes to go in this second period, it is 1-0 for Nipissing. Desmarais with it here and trying to feed off the momentum, and a great pass to Dominico, across to Hayhurst. Not able to make anything happen on that one. Oh, and Crowbarger dodging a big hit here. Now Trussler walking it in. But it's Zach who's able to pick up possession for the Lakers. She flips it up for Desmarais, and Amoto picking it up across the sideboards here in the neutral zone, but now walking in, and a great shot from Dominico. And another blocker save from Fryer. That puck finds its way down low. Walsh in there battling for possession. A dangerous puck sliding its way out front, but it found Trussler, who sends it the other way, and Frappier trying to get a stick on that, but nobody able to, and that will be icing. And wow, honestly, you can almost feel this Varsity Blues momentum kind of draining completely there after this goal.
They were playing a fantastic hockey game, and you can almost feel the tension now in that bench. Players obviously not giving up in any means here, but that just added stress after they were playing such a good hockey game.
Absolutely, it's an offensive zone win for the Lakers. Back out to Nefu. Puts it down into the sideboard. Now it's Dominico trying to fight with it, and McKnight and Trussler there. And the puck kicks its way back out to center ice, and that's Kosek with it, who skates in a little bit and fires all the way deep. Walsh with it up to Dominico, who had a great shot and fired that one right on net. Wasted no time. Now another great opportunity, but she overskated it. Dominico was all alone out front and put her head up first, and Chomiak fires that one on net. Another blocker save, but Fryer now has no stick. This one comes back out to the point, and Kosek unable to keep it in. And now
Celine
Toronto going the other
Frappier
way.
may have had McDonald for a breakaway and not electing to go with the save play and not swing it through the middle of the ice, going around the boards. Ended up with a couple really good chances for the Lakers, as this Lakers team seems to have new legs after taking the lead. The shots in this game was 31-9. It is now 34-18. The tide has turned at Varsity Arena.
Absolutely. I mean, this Nipissing team is playing with a chip on their shoulder right now, it seems, despite taking the season series against the Varsity Blues, as Potter walks in and fires that one right on net. And good play to keep that one in and prevent the icing there, as Toronto's able to keep it in. McDonald turns around, fires it right on net. Slay Baranchu almost deflected it into her own net, and that one looked like it was McDonald who got a piece on it there, and Sandquist able to stifle that one and whistle that one dead.
This game has been chippy, but I'm not going to be surprised if it just picks up even more of that physical stuff. The Blues are obviously getting frustrated now. They cannot buy a goal. Chantal Sandquist is just stopping everything that comes her way. Be really interesting to see how they respond and what they go to try to get one past her.
Well, I got to say, obviously, lots of time left in this hockey game, but as Nipissing is to go on and win it, you got to say Sandquist is certainly the MVP as she's been playing like exactly that. As Hilton puts that one on net, and where did that one go? About a mile high up into the netting and out of play.
Interesting to see where they dropped that face-off. There are two sticks in the area. One, obviously, the UT Blues, Caitlin McKnight, Isabella Greco that was. But there was a Nipissing defenseman right in the area there, and they're going to give the offensive zone face-off to the Blues.
It's a defensive zone win for the Lakers. Stasiuk swung that one back, and almost a dangerous turnover there, and Athanasakos trying to fight for that one, but it finds its way to Potter, who once again tries to just dump it deep into that Nipissing territory, and now Athanasakos trying to make chase there, and she does force the turnover, but a battle once again along the boards ensues. And Athanasakos strips Stasiuk there, and Kronbarger right in front on the doorstep, and
How
couldn't
did
hit
that
the
not
net.
go in?
Eagles with it at the top of the blue line. She just opts to fire that one, and looked like it might have hurt Stasiuk there. She almost grabbed it with her glove, and a great opportunity there.
Goodness.
And once again, not able to make anything happen. And now Hayhurst going the other way. It's the captain. But Monty's able to get a stick on that one, and
Toronto cannot buy a goal. Those are some of their best chances in this game, and missing the net twice.
looking at the skies after all these shots. They certainly are, as Nipissing with it in their own end. It's Kosek, and now the puck finds its way to Dominico, great pass as she walks in and fires that one on net, and Erica Fryer with a great save, and Stitt tried to walk in and had her stick tangled up there and couldn't get a hold of the rebound, and that puck getting stuck in the flurry mountain of snow, I should say, in between the two benches. Walsh with it now in her own end.
Oh, maybe a breakaway, another breakaway missed, and again it was McDonald.
McKnight walking in with it. She's got Frappier with her, walks way into the center, unable to maintain possession, and we are going to get a penalty. As the Varsity Blues are headed back to the power play. They are going to have a 2-minute power play here with 2 minutes and 2 seconds remaining in the second period.
I'm interested to see if they go back to the second unit on that on this power play. A couple really good chances last time around, and it is going to be that second unit of McKnight, Frappier, McDonald, and Walsh and Eagles. Walsh who quarterbacked that last power play with 2 shots on goal.
An offensive zone win for the Varsity Blues power play unit. Looks like they got their second unit out at the moment. It's Walsh across to Eagles. Eagles got a great shot. Great look there, but the great look for her means Sandquist also had a great look and was able to glove that one down, tracking it all the way.
Well, that's a good spot to shoot the puck from, but there's no one in front of Chantal Sandquist. There's people there to try to make a deflection, but if you're not going to screen the goalie, you better get your stick on the puck, and there wasn't a deflection there.
Eagles unable to keep that one in at the blue line as finds its way all the way back down into Toronto territory. Some wasted time on this power play here as they're going to pick it up. Walsh takes it around her own net, looks to regroup and find a good outlet pass. She does in McDonald, and McDonald streaks in up along the sideboards, but she's bodied hard by Hayhurst there and bumped off the puck, but Eagles with it now at the blue line. And a great feed for Frappier, who is just unable to get her stick on it.
Wouldn't that have been
just
something?
unable to buy a goal at this point. Can't get a better opportunity than that as Walsh takes it all the way in and able to flick it up, and little friendly poke with their stick there for sure. Surprised nobody came after her after that one, but.
And here comes that first unit again, that first line, first deep pairing. Head coach Vicky Sinahara just sticking with her guns here. Not much success on the power play, but they've done it all season long, trusting them to do it tonight.
That one is one back to Kosek, who is now along the boards with it, and once again a battle here. She's got Crawbarger pressed up against the boards, and finally that puck comes loose, and it's for Nipissing here, and we got a 2-on-0 here. Oh, well, University of Toronto coming back here. Great move by Potter, but great shot, and Fryer with an even better save, but didn't look like she expected that rebound shot to be coming in that quickly. Nonetheless,
what an unbelievable
able to kill off the opportunity.
What an unbelievable back check by Sophie Graubarger. A 2-on-0 turned into half of a breakaway. Unbelievable stuff.
Oh, it really was. Both her and Potter absolutely turning on the Jets as Tressler gets bodied over, but leaves Potter all alone at the top of the circle. She walks in, and somehow Sandquist was able to find that one and glove it with ease.
That one just was on a plain and simple path right into the glove of Sandquist. I don't think she even meant to catch it there. I don't think she saw the puck, but it just went right in there. Another great save for the third-year goalie.
25 seconds to go here in the second frame. The shot's at 38-21 as, well, guess technically 39 now as the Tressler gets that shot right out of the face.
Is that a shot? Is that a
I think it
shot?
should count as a shot.
We'll see. We'll watch the counter here to let you know if that's
the
officially a
counter's
shot or not.
looking like it's going to make a liar out of me as it still says 38.
Yeah,
But
how could you?
I digress. Tressler wins that one back, and Hilton here, and surely this is going to be a shot, and that's exactly what it is. And where did that puck go? And it's out in the open, and there are bodies everywhere. How in the world did that puck not go in the net? I have absolutely no idea where that puck is, but I am baffled that it is not in the net.
The quick whistle as it squeaked out there. It's just behind the puck, behind the net right now. But the fact that that didn't go in is just epitomizing the game so far for this Blues team.
One back out to Potter once again. She's got 10 seconds to go here. Finds Hilton right at the top. Tries to put that one on net. Once again, hitting a bunch of bodies on the way through and not able to make it all the way. And Potter with a backhand about a mile high and over the net. And she's got to shoot it. Crowd yelling at Hilton to shoot that one as she was just unable to get it off as quickly as she probably could have there. And that will do it for the second period of action here at Varsity Arena. And what a whale of a game we are having here. Great game to call. We hope you're enjoying it just as much as we are. It is 1-0 for the Nipissing Lakers, and what an exciting first two periods we have had. We will be back after another break at the intermission here. Stick around. You're watching OUA hockey, the McCaw Cup final, pardon me, on OUA.tv.
As an object of extreme performance, a hockey stick is rather modest. But don't let its simplicity fool you. Today's hockey stick is a piece of art. And guess what? CCM makes them best. What do you want in a stick?
Everything.
Well, we've got that and more. CCM sticks are made to be multifunctional puck management machines, giving you what you need when you need it. They'll give you the superpower to mutate, going from playmaker to playbreaker at your command. Our sticks boom like a cannon, quick release like a crossbow, and handle like a sports car. But shooting firepower is only one element of awesomeness in a CCM stick. Take stick handling. Your hands can dangle like a magician with crazy glue puck control. How about passing with laser beam accuracy? Go ahead and pick a single strip of tape as your bullseye. Scrums on the board, bring them on. That's when our twigs turn into lumber, making puck battles a constant mismatch. In your favorite. On face-offs, CCM stick blades snatch pucks like a magnet. A CCM stick is more than a piece of hockey equipment. It's an extension of your body. It doesn't just feel good in your hands, it becomes one with you. It's one of the most unique relationships in sports. And this is why when it comes to sticks, we are the champions.
This is what girls do. 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 This is what girls do.
As an object of extreme performance, a hockey stick is rather modest. But don't let its simplicity fool you. Today's hockey stick is a piece of art, And guess what? CCM makes them best. What do you want in a stick?
Everything.
Well, we've got that and more. CCM sticks are made to be multifunctional puck management machines, giving you what you need when you need it. They'll give you the superpower to mutate, going from playmaker to playbreaker at your command. Our sticks boom like a cannon, quick release like a crossbow, and handle like a sports car. But shooting firepower is only one element of awesomeness in a CCM stick. Take stick handling. Your hands can dangle like a magician with crazy glue puck control. How about passing with laser beam accuracy? Go ahead and pick a single strip of tape as your bullseye. Scrums on the board, bring them on. That's when our twigs turn into lumber, making puck battles a constant mismatch. In your favorite. On face-offs, CCM stick blades snatch pucks like a magnet. A CCM stick is more than a piece of hockey equipment. It's an extension of your body. It doesn't just feel good in your hands, it becomes one with you. It's one of the most unique relationships in sports. And this is why when it comes to sticks, we are the champions.
This is what girls do. 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 This is what girls do.
As an object of extreme performance, a hockey stick is rather modest. But don't let its simplicity fool you. Today's hockey stick is a piece of art. And guess what? CCM makes them best. What do you want in a stick?
Everything.
Well, we've got that and more. CCM sticks are made to be multifunctional puck management machines, giving you what you need when you need it. They'll give you the superpower to mutate, going from playmaker to playbreaker at your command. Our sticks boom like a cannon, quick release like a crossbow, and handle like a sports car. But shooting firepower is only one element of awesomeness in a CCM stick. Take stick handling. Your hands can dangle like a magician with crazy glue puck control. How about passing with laser beam accuracy? Go ahead and pick a single strip of tape as your bullseye. Scrums on the board, bring them on. That's when our twigs turn into lumber, making puck battles a constant mismatch. In your favorite. On face-offs, CCM stick blades snatch pucks like a magnet. A CCM stick is more than a piece of hockey equipment. It's an extension of your body. It doesn't just feel good in your hands, it becomes one with you. It's one of the most unique relationships in sports. And this is why when it comes to sticks, we are the champions.
This is what girls do. 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 This is what girls do.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Varsity Arena here in Yorkville, Toronto for the third and final period of this OUA season, the McCaw Cup final. Just 20 minutes remaining before an Ontario champion will be crowned. Score is 1-0 here for the Nipissing Lakers. Lana Duryea, the only goal scorer on the night thus far. And what a whale of a game we have been treated to thus far. An explosive, fast-paced first period, a bit more of a methodical, strategic second period. Shots are currently 39-21 for the Varsity Blues, but it's the Lakers that have taken better advantage of their fewer opportunities. As we are ready to get this third period underway with 5 seconds to go. And the third period is underway here as that one is won back to Neff in the Nipissing territory, but the Varsity Blues looking to make something happen there quickly as Athanasakos had her stick kind of stuck there, unable to try and get some wood on that puck.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see how desperate U of T is early in this period to get a goal.
And already an odd man rush, a 3-on-1 here. And he sends it back, and nobody was able to take the pass, and what could have been a fantastic opportunity for the Lakers ends with nothing.
That could be a massive blunder we look back at.
Absolutely. You never know. This game is far from over based on the way this has been playing so far. And
chances like that have been far and few to come in this game so far. So really tough to just miss on a pass, but another chance here.
Now Shomiak with another great opportunity. She walks in. She had McKee with her. She did end up on the ice there, but no calls to go around.
McKenna tied her up very well there. Not a hook, despite getting around the hands. I think she just got used a very good body position there.
Well, we've said the refs have kept their whistles in the pockets for most part of this game, and not too many complaints, I think, from players, teams, fans alike. We're all happy this is the way this has been playing out, allowing it to be physical, calling what absolutely needs to be called, and that's exactly what you want in a championship game like this.
Well, these two teams play very tight games. Last year's semifinal was decided by a 1-goal game, and their last two contests both went to overtime, with Nipissing taking those games.
And as we mentioned earlier on in the broadcast, both times the Varsity Blues lost to Nipissing this year was in overtime as well. So Nipissing definitely comfortable in that extra frame. It's Domenico trying to fight with it at center ice there. And now it's Eagles with it, who quickly dumps that one deep into Nipissing territory. And it's McEwen who made chase. And looking for McKenna, but was unable to reel that one in. Is Amoto able to stick that one away, and Domenico brings it back into her own zone. Centering pass for Duryea there. She's unable to feed it. Now Amoto once again tries to put it in and right on Nefer Sandquist, who will opt to cover it up. And now we're just over 2 minutes into this final period here. It seems like neither team has really been able to establish kind of a foothold of possession here. A lot of kind of regrouping at their own blue line, neutral zone play, and then turnover. So we'll see how long it takes for them to get their boots moving here.
That's been sort of how this game, every single period has started. A little flux and weird and jittery to start each period before some real dominance possession-wise by the Blues. And here's an opportunity.
And that's Blaise Savoie coming through center ice with it here, and she loses it at the sideboard there beside the circle, but puck finds its way back out to Walsh, and Howland in front with a great opportunity, but unable to get a good stick on it and couldn't really corral it in and ended up losing that one.
Howland was just a little too casual with that pass. Walsh made a great play there, and I think she just didn't secure it properly right away, and I don't think she knew she had that check coming in from behind.
Absolutely, as Walsh loses possession of this one there, but another fight now. It's the captain, Taylor Trussler, who kind of chips it ahead there, and Blaise Savoie trying to find Trussler once again with a little bit of a give and go, but Nipissing regaining possession for themselves, and Hilden at the blue line there. Nothing going. Desmarais tries to find it in the low corner, and she comes out, but we are going to get a high stick. And like we mentioned a couple times, 17 minutes to go in this third period, and prior to the previous playoff formatting of all 3-game series, this is a winner takes all for the situation here in this game. Winner will be crowned a provincial champion.
Nipissing now 17 minutes away from their first banner in program history.
Potter picks it up at her own blue line, takes it through the neutral zone, streaking with it upside. We've talked about how often she loves that short side, and rather than trying to center it, she brings it around the back and then tries to center it up high, but nobody was there, and Athanasakos unable to corral it in, and now it's Hilton going to take it down low. She got the pressure. Athanasakos up the sideboard, who's unable to bring that one in cleanly. Hilton strips it from her again. Athanasakos off the glass to center ice there, finding Frappier, and Frappier was unable to bring that one in. So Dominico with it and up the boards to Chomiak. Chomiak walks in. She's got McKee with her. McKee, short side shot, and nice save by Fryer on the pads and sending that one out wide. Hayhurst able to keep it into the blue line and tries to send it far side, but a little bit too wide of the net there, missing the mark. Frappier trying to get that one the sideboards there and flips it up, and McKee unable to keep it in, so Nipissing going to have to clear here, and they're going to get some fresh legs on after that icing. Well, they're not actually. Nipissing was going for the line change there when they dumped it in, but being the away team there and getting the whistle, the linesman motioned everybody on the ice to stay where they are, and Nipissing is going to have to keep this line out there for another few seconds. Defensive zone win for the Lakers as McDonald tied up there at center ice, or pardon me, not center ice, the circle, and a big hit there, and that is going to be a penalty coming here as Fryer headed to the bench now, and Toronto with the extra attacker. They're going to try to make something happen. A great opportunity out front, and not sure I was expecting the whistle right there. It was more of a deflection. I figured they were still going to let Toronto play on, but nonetheless, we get the whistle.
They're going to go 2 for body checking in this game. Both teams have been, you can hear the chants from the student section of the Blues. Both teams, though, very physical in this game, but there's some you have to call. I mean, when you get into the lane someone's skating through, you don't have to call that as a body check. But when you throw the check, when you lean your shoulder or your elbow into it, they're going to call that penalty, and I think that's the right call there.
I think they're definitely looking for intent, and that's, if I'm not mistaken, that's Brittany Zach headed to the box for that timeout there, as Blues are going to get another look at the power play here. Haven't been successful thus far, obviously, with that goose egg on the board, but it's Hilton at the blue line now. She puts that one on net, a hard shot. That looks like it caught. Hayhurst, was it? Maybe Desmarais. And a great opportunity on the doorstep, and the puck flips over the pad of Sandquist, but not finding the back of the net and into the corner. Now it's Potter with it, who sends it across to Hilton. And once again, hitting a body in front. Another great opportunity. And Athanasakos tried to backhand it in on the doorstep and was unable to do so. Now we're getting bodies crashing the net left and right as that puck kicks its way out to the low corner.
How did that not go in?
I don't know. Trussler with it, walks in and fakes a shot and ends up looking for Potter down low. And Potter with a nice little move to shake her man free and finding Trussler free. And a great shot on net, but Sandquist able to glove that one down, and you gotta wonder if Trussler just took that half a second too long before firing that one off.
Well, that is the best minute of offensive zone time the Blues have had. They have 42 shots in the game, and that was the first time they've been actually trying to work that cross-crease play. Hilton got it started with those big shots to shake up the box and formation that Nipissing's been so successful with on the penalty kill, and then just unbelievable stuff there. Can't believe Athanasakos put that one off the post. So close.
Got that second unit out now. McDonald trying to put in that one on net, but I believe that hit the skate of Chomiak. Now another little battle in the corner here before it's Walsh who comes out victorious with the puck, sends it back to the blue line for Eagles and takes her spot. Eagles with it, going all the way around. Now Walsh with it at the blue line, wide open, sends it right back to McDonald, who finally with that one-timer there, but a great block from the captain, Hayhurst. Now the puck once again finding its way out to Walsh at the blue line, who sends it across for Eagles. Eagles walks into the circle, and looks like that was more of a pass attempt than a shot, but nonetheless wide, and the puck is loose in the crease, and McKee who finally comes out with it. She gets pressed against the boards by Walsh, and now McKnight's in there.
This UT4 check is relentless.
What a flurry of action we are getting here all of a sudden, and
What
a
a
great
key.
play by McDonald to keep that one in. Is she going to be able to do it? And Chomiak absolutely laying her out, but doing it. And just as that occurs, Brittany Zach comes out of the box, and Eagles out front alone. And a great shot, but making its way through traffic, but wide of the mark.
Oh my
Now back
goodness.
to the corner, and that one almost goes out front. Another great opportunity, but once again, nobody there for Toronto. And seems to be the story of this game. The opportunities are there, but the people who are just not at the right spot at the right time, unfortunately. Hayhurst, the captain, with it coming up now, and it's turned over to Eagles, who gives it to Athanasakos, and she's got Crawbarger with her. And a great shot, but an even better blocker saved by Sandquist. And now a good opportunity going the other way. It's odd man rush. 2-on-1. And a shot that is just wide of the mark. She had Hayhurst with her, and Desmarais opted to keep it herself, and now it's the captain Trussler going the other way. She got Carbarger with her and looked to try and do a quick turnaround and shoot, but sending that one wide right.
Potter's got to be careful here.
Potter is exactly what the concern was there, as she's forced out of the offensive zone, which causes a dump in and then some fresh legs.
Potter is a great skater and likes to tread the blue line, but it's gotten her into a little bit of trouble a couple times in this game. But she is such a great skater that she's able to recover as well.
Well, there's 12 minutes left in this one, 1-0 for the Lakers. And at a point like this, you got to stick it back to just fundamental hockey, putting pucks on net. As McDonald walks in and tries to go a centering pass, it ends up being a shot. Sandquick's kicked that one away, and there was a loose puck out front, but nobody there to bang it home.
This has been about they're going to call that a high stick. This has been about like a 7-minute power play, it feels like, for the Blues. Just relentless on the forecheck, continuous zone time, and I really like they have moved away from the approach of just shooting everything from the perimeter. They are trying to generate those high danger chances by putting the puck in places that is hard to see, hard to stop, and moving Sandquist side to side. Really good stuff here. Looks like Vicky Sinahara's team is very close to finally getting one, but time is ticking.
Now Frappier trying to chase that one in off the dump. And it will be deflected up and into the netting and out of play. So the Varsity Blues with exactly double the amount of shots as we get another look at that fantastic opportunity for Athanasakos on the doorstep there, who was unable to bang it home, but 44 shots for the Varsity Blues and 22 for the Lakers. And that's Monty who's going to fire that one in deep. Burge was able to come in, and Eagles came at her a little quicker than she probably anticipated and bounced right off her skate and all the way down to Toronto territory, and a beautiful pass to Frappier. Now with an odd man rush, she's got McKnight with her. McDonald right there, and she got a great opportunity. And Eagles walks in, and a good shot, but an even better save by Sandquist, and she's there for the rebound and unable to get a clean shot off for the rebound. And now a one-on-one mano-a-mano as Dominico walks in, fakes a shot, and tries to make a nice little move, but a fantastic play by Monty, who looked calm and in control of that entire play from the start. Fryer almost tripping on her net there. She went out to play that one. Eagles with it. Eagles been on for a long time here. I'm sure she's tired at this point. It's the captain Trussler going the other way, who tried to slip a sauce pass through the legs there to find Crawbarger, was unable to do so.
Flick a sauce pass through the legs. That's good lingo there.
Crawbarger with it at her own blue line now, and flips it up for Hilton, who's going the other way. She got Athanasakos and Trussler with her, walks right in, and I think we're seeing this Toronto team finally just walk in and take shots more than they ever have for the rest of the early part of the game, pardon me. And that's going to be a trip, surely, and no call. The crowd not liking that one, and now a great opportunity for Chomyak, who walks in. Fryer with a crucial save, saving what could have been a very grim situation for the Varsity Blues, keeping this game 1-0.
That's 3 times now in this period where the Blues have given up odd man rushes to Nipissing, and Erica Fryer has stood tall. Say what you will about Sandquist's 45 saves, Fryer has been excellent in the Blues goal as well.
And a good defensive zone win for the Blues. That's McEwen going in. Dump and chase for herself as she finds that one down low and putting the body on there as it came out to a Moto, who tried to fire that one on net, but it was about a mile wide. Nipissing trying to get out of their own zone, and that's number 19, Lauren McDonough, who putting the body on there. No call, like we said. I think the refs are certainly judging on intent in this case. Now it's Tasiak going the other way, takes it around her own net, and she's going to break it out of her own zone here and gives it to Desmarais, who's got Hayhurst and Tasiak with her. Rest of the Lakers going for a line change as they're forechecking in another big collision along the sideboards there. And now McKnight trying to gain possession of that one. They're unable to do so, but she's applying some pressure on the forecheck here for Leberge, who almost trips over her skates there, losing an edge, but able to maintain possession.
Frappier is the second time she's just done a little back pass like that, spinning back pass, and just missed her target.
Now the puck finds itself down low again in Toronto territory. Eagle sends it up for McDonald, who I don't think was expecting that one, and prepping for the hit as she gets bumped into the boards by Stitton. That puck once again finds itself into the low Toronto corner, and it's Monty making chase with this one. She's going to backhand it, a swing around the boards for Eagles. Eagles up to McDonald, and they're going to get a breakout going here as McDonald's going to keep it up. She's got Athanasakos with her, and Frappier there, who's got her stick caught, was just trying to stay on side and does exactly that. Eagles able to finally enter the zone with it. That puck is swung around down low in the Nipissing territory. Hilden with it against the board. She's getting sandwiched there, and Dominico with a little bit of an extra hack with the stick there, but no call.
Time is ticking for the Blues. 8.5 minutes as they look for to get just a goal to really open the door for this team that has had no problem scoring this season, but have had those struggles tonight.
That one is at the sideboard here at the neutral zone as Chomiak finally has it and tries to get it deep, but Potter gets a stick on it and stops that from happening. Chomiak with it now, and we're going to get a hand pass.
I thought they were going to call that a penalty.
Thought they were too.
Very
I was
happy
say,
they
that
didn't,
was,
but
Athanasakos headed to the box again for that one, but that is not the case. As I said, we're just getting a call for a glove pass here. And a clean win by McDonald to Walsh. Walsh heads it up for McKenna, who tries to enter the zone with it, unable to do so, and now it's Nipissing with it. Chomiak fires it out and makes its way deep into Toronto territory. Amoto with it and able to clear the zone. Now Eiley McEwen trying to get in on the action there, and Chomiak with it. McDonald making chase after her. But the puck finds its way back up to Chomiak, and good opportunity here. Tries to put a shot on net, but Walsh was prevented that one from coming through. Walsh with it now. Big flip pass up the stretch all the way to McKenna. McKenna with it now. She's got an F on her and able to shake her free. McKnight pressing Desmarais against the boards there, but able to get out of the zone, and
trying to
get this one whistled dead.
Trying to take the heads off their coaches there. But this is just a really good trap game now by Nipissing, making it very hard for the Blues to get possession, something Blues did not struggle with in the first two periods, but have now made those zone entries more difficult to come by. So this is an important draw here for Caitlin McKnight.
The entire Nipissing bench is on their feet at the moment, and most of the Varsity Blues bench is as well. I mean, we still got 7 minutes and about 30 seconds to go here, but this game could change on a dime. Eagles with it at the blue line. Tries to send that one back low and skips and stutters against the glass before being pressed against the boards. That was Frappier trying to fight with that one as the puck eventually finds its way loose into the circle. Now was looking for Hayhurst. Eventually goes all the way down deep and way out of reach for Eagles, and this is going to flutter its way all the way down into Toronto territory for an icing.
And here comes the big dogs, Trustler, Athanasakos, Graubarger. A key opportunity for them, and who is out to face them but the top dogs here for the Nipissing Lakers.
And a crucial defensive zone win on the tie-up of the face-off there for Nipissing, but unable to clear the zone before Hayhurst does eventually turn it around and fire it up along the sideboards all the way down for what will be another icing.
Time to do it again.
Hayhurst didn't love that one, pleading her case as to why she thinks maybe that shouldn't have been called, but nonetheless it has been, and back down to Nipissing territory we go. Won relatively cleanly by Athanasakos for the offensive zone win. Potter with it down low and opts to turn back around and put it on net there, and a great opportunity on the doorstep for Trustler. And my goodness, Sandquist is a brick wall tonight.
That might have been Sandquist's best save of the evening. Her 46th stop, but are you kidding me? Taylor Trustler cannot believe it.
As we said, if Nipissing is to go on and win this game, surely there's no way during their celebrations tonight that Sandquist pays for a single drink. She has been absolutely outstanding tonight as we enter the final 6.5 minutes here of play in the third period. Potter with it, tried to put that one on net and swatted down by a few set of sticks. And another great opportunity for Toronto, but Sandquist once again holding her own and swallowing that puck right up.
3 saves away now from 50. Are you kidding me? In a final.
What a performance we are watching right now.
Nipissing has never won a gold medal, a Ontario championship, a national championship, and Sandquist is doing everything in her power to deny the invincible University of Toronto Varsity Blues team.
McDonald fighting for it, chopping at it in the circle, and it finds its way to Potter. Potter, a nice little fake move, and ends up just opting to dump it down low. That was Howland trying to...
And back out is the top line for the Blues.
I mean, they know they need to score, and they need their best out there right now, and what better line have we had all season other than this? You know, Tressler and Athanasakos as well as Krawbarger line. They've been fantastic. Omoto with it at the blue line. She's going to send it back down low. Athanasakos picks it up behind the net and tries to center it out front, but once again, nobody there. And that's Walsh who ends up chasing the puck there. And
that's a great skate from Walsh there.
Absolutely. Moto picks it up to the captain Tressler, who sends it across to Athanasakos in the neutral zone. Athanasakos trying to dump it in, unable to get good stick on it as that one clears the zone, and Walsh sends it away all the way across to Monty, who fires it deep. Down to the corner we go. That's Tressler with it, who got bumped off the puck there, and another little battle. That's Kosek, and it's Tressler who comes out with it, finds Walsh out front there, and looking for another shot, but just wide. Tressler just at the bottom of the circle and can't get a shot off. Monty across, and a great save. Where did that go? Walsh put that one on net, and Sandquist didn't look like she saw it all the way through, but obviously got a piece of it. And now going the other way is Nipissing, putting that one on net, and Fryer with a great save of herself and swallowing that puck right up. And
unbelievable.
The clock is ticking.
They cannot beat this goalie. They're trying everything, and they have some great pass there over to Walsh, who had two opportunities, but both times, again, could not beat Sandquist.
This point on the U of T bench, you got to be shaking your head, wondering what more you could possibly do. And going to say McDonald is going to be getting the penalty there for sure. And wasn't sure if they were going to call it or not, but looked a little bit too obvious. She extended the arms on that play, so that will be timid and minor for body contact. And
that's a tough time to take a penalty here, and Nipissing will have a legitimate chance to put this game away.
You can see her pleading her case with the referee, saying, you haven't really been calling it all night, but the ones that they have called have been consistent, as we've said. And unfortunately, Toronto's going to pay the price here, as they're going to be down a man. And a crucial defensive zone win for the Varsity Blues, as Monty grabs that one and fires it all the way around, as Nipissing regrouping here in their own end at their own blue line. A little bit of a battle for possession there at the Varsity Blues blue line.
What a fight there from Walsh.
Denhode going the other way with it.
Monty, sorry.
Behind her net. Athanasakos got a bit of her stick on there, and she's getting real physical. Athanasakos has been feisty all night. And that one is dumped deep, and Howland making chase. Eventually comes up the sideboard here. McKee streaking with it. She's got Chomiak and Duryea with her. That puck just barely grazing the top of the glass and then staying in bounds before we are getting another whistle for a glove pass.
I'm surprised. I thought Nipissing would be way more aggressive on this power play. You have a chance to put away the Varsity Blues, but they're opting to play the safe route. They aren't committing four bodies over the line at one time. Relying on their forwards to get the zone by themselves.
I think that seems to be the theme tonight, is neither team is really able to kind of run away with any of it at all, you know, establish any kind of dominant performance. This is about as even as a matchup as you could possibly get for a championship game, as that dump goes all the way down, and Hayhurst with it. Sends it up the sideboards.
Ruthless forecheck. Come on.
Absolutely. Oh, she scored! She put it in the net from the ground, and we have a tie game with 3 minutes and 43 seconds to go. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Wow.
Katie McKenna with one of the best forechecking plays I have seen. That was incredible.
How does that even happen? Hayhurst just lying on the ice in disbelief after what just happened in that play. My goodness. And as we said, Aiden, things can change on a dime here, and that's exactly what has happened. It is a tie game. Nipissing Lakers were just minutes away. They could sniff their first title in the program's history, and then just like that, the Varsity Blues are right back in it. 3 minutes and 43 seconds to go remaining in this final frame. We got a tie game, folks.
Nipissing still on the power play here. 50 more seconds.
We have a brand new hockey game. Pass up to Chomiak, and thought I heard a whistle there, maybe coming from the crowd. Sanquist comes around, sends that one all the way up the boards.
What an unbelievable penalty kill. Nipissing can't even get it out of the red line.
This seems more like a Varsity Blues power play. Nipissing finally able to establish a foothold here in the offensive zone. With that being said, the penalty is over. And now it's going to an odd man rush because we got Frappier McDonald out of the box. He's all alone. Unable to get a shot off and contain that bouncing puck as there is huge contact along the boards. And
I don't believe
McDonald
it's
who got in.
I don't believe it's going to be a penalty.
Denhoed over top of
McDonald
her, letting her hear it.
In some pain on the ice. And the crowd is not happy about that one.
McDonald slowed to her feet, and Denhoed letting her hear it. She was standing over top of her, yelling down as Frappier was physically trying to pull her off. And I think Frappier's saying that to the referee right now, saying, you know, where's the call on that? But no call. 1-1 game. Within 3 minutes to go. Boy, are we treated. Have we been treated tonight?
What an unbelievable hockey game.
What a fantastic game.
Back to even strength, 2:42, 1-1.
Walsh picks that up on her own end down low and tries to fire it up the sideboards to McEwen. And now McKenna, goodness, look at the gear she found trying to forecheck there. And I think this Toronto team has realized that their forechecking is their biggest asset at this point, just absolutely overwhelming this Nipissing team right now. Another battle along the boards there, and looks like McDonald's involved on that one, Kosek, and now it's McEwen who comes out with it and tries to put it out front. And Sanquist quick to cover that one up.
2 minutes to go, and the last 5 or so have been all U of T. Nipissing has had their rushes, but what a third period from Vicky Sunahara's group. The least shots they had in the period, but this is definitely the most determined in their forechecking that they've been in this game.
Absolutely, they're jumping on top of everything. Giving Nipissing absolutely no breathing room with the puck as Athanasakos strips Domnico of that one and sends it right back around. Now Hayhurst with it in her own end, sends it up the sideboards. As I said earlier, Nipissing on their feet, their entire bench, and now U of T, same thing, everybody on their feet at this point. Plenty of fans all around the arena on their feet as well. Dominico walking with it, and it looked like she was just going to take a slap shot and fire that one on net, but opts turn it around and sends it to Zach. Zach sends it down low for McKee. McKee trying to center it out front and unable to do so as there's a swarm of sticks and bodies. And that puck finally gets kicked all the way around to the point and put on net, but about a mile high and above the target. Denhoed comes down and backhands it back deep to McKee. McKee gets bodied off the puck there by Hilton, who lost it herself for a sec, was able to grab it, and Crawbarger with it now. Crawbarger sends it across to the captain, Trussler. So we enter the final minute of play in this period. Are we headed to overtime, or are we going to see some theatrics play out here in the final 50 seconds as Frappier with it at the blue line. She's walking in. Had McKnight with here, put it on net, and you could feel the tension with every shot, with every stride that is taken on the ice right now. Neither team wanting to be the one to make that crucial mistake in such crucial time.
This is unbelievable. What a hockey game. And we are 45 seconds away from free hockey.
Free hockey, I love that. Frappier with it down low. Looked like she was going to try and swing it around, but got stripped of the puck before McKnight comes in, and a bunch of sticks there battling for it. It's Kosek trying to get on it there. And a good shot. Up for they score! With 28 seconds to go! The Varsity Blues take a 2-1 lead. And have absolutely sucked all the energy out of the Nipissing side. Are you kidding me?
What a turnaround. Are you kidding me? What a shot. What a finish. That's where you got to get the puck, right to the slot, in between the hash marks. And Celine Frappier makes no mistake.
Celine Frappier, are you kidding me? Wow. And it is tale of two stories. We get another look at this one here. At the perfect spot out front.
What a great feed by Caitlin McKnight there, and just absolute joy on the faces of the Blues.
Had an immense amount of pressure on her too, and was able to fight through the physicality. And you can feel the difference. I mean, it's a tale of two cities at this point, quite literally. I mean, the two benches, pure elation on the one side of the Varsity Blues, and just utter shock as we get a look at the Lakers side there. But quick timeout here.
What's the plan here if you're the Lakers? You've struggled with gaining the zone all night long. You've reaped all your best chances off the counterattack. You don't get that when you're playing with an empty net. But that's your only option. It's going to be one of the Domenico sisters who is going to have to make that zone entry and is going to have to make a play. They've both looked dangerous all night long. Can Madison or Mallory Domenico make the difference? Or are the Blues going to go home champions for the 19th time in program history?
Here we go. The Blues just 28.4 seconds away from another provincial title. It's one back to Potter. We're going to get a whistle there. Not sure what that was for. Maybe a bit of a discussion here at center ice with Athanasakos and McKee.
I believe they're going to say something about the face-off here. Maybe they got tied up. Not a penalty, but I wonder if they just go ahead and redo it.
Might be the case as discussion ensues, and Aiden, that is exactly the case, my friend. We are going to get another redo.
They did not add any time to it, though. Oh,
and another glove pass on that one. But you mentioned it there. A bit interesting that they didn't add any time off of that first face-off. And
so,
despite it being maybe 2.5 seconds, that's crucial time. So curious as to why that wasn't the case.
19 seconds left for Nipissing
to go.
Can the Lakers get a chance?
Athanasakos getting the boot from the face-off circle as it's Trussler coming in now. Trussler and McGee. This is a crucial face-off and a clean one from McGee, but too clean as nobody's there. Denhook going all the way around. Stops behind her net and sends that one up. Chomiak with it, 8 seconds to go. They're going to have an opportunity for just one shot. Are they going to get it off? No, they are not. That is going to do it. The University of Toronto Varsity Blues are McCaw Cup champions. What a game. What a comeback. And for the 19th time in their history, they are provincial champions. Pure elation coming from the crease of the Toronto side, obviously with utter devastation on the other side. And as we've said, both teams have secured their spot in the national championship, so be sure to see if there might be a bit of a revenge game going on there. But for now, this is Toronto's night.
What an absolutely unbelievable comeback. It looked like they were not going to get anything, that they were going to go home. But it was all turned around by an unbelievable forecheck and solo effort by Katie McKenna. And then Celine Frappier puts the game out of reach with under a minute to go. Everyone pulled their weight. Everyone played well. One of the best hockey games. One of the best finals you could possibly ask for. The Blues win their 19th McCaw Cup and will head to the national championship in Montreal as potential favorites to take home their second ever national championship.
Surely I can confidently say that you will not get very many better final championship games than that. Absolutely fantastic. I mean, there was a period for most of this game here where it looked like Toronto had all their energy completely sucked right out of them. They looked like they were moving around without any sense of direction or purpose and unsure where they were going, but they persevered. They kept their head down.
Senior goaltender Erica Fryer is absolutely stoked and leading the party right now. She played one heck of a game, 23 saves, but she made the big ones when it mattered. What a way to finish off your hockey careers. Taking home the trophy. Unbelievable stuff. Great scenes here at Varsity Arena in Toronto.
And of course, there would be no winner without losers, and credit where it is due. A fantastic effort from the Nipissing Lakers to a very successful season and an even better fought McCaw Cup final that they really held most of the pace for most of it here. But that will do it, as we are now going to get to enjoy watching the Varsity Blues soak up in their championship. The University of Toronto Varsity Blues are your 2022-2023 McCaw Cup champions.